I know we're in the post-lunch slump right now, so I'll try to keep it interesting here. And for anyone who had a chance to try our oatmeal cups during the sampling, hopefully you'll see that they're definitely boosting your energy now. So I'm Alana, the CEO and founder of Stylish Spoon. I started making our baked oatmeal cups when I was on maternity leave. At the time, I couldn't eat gluten, dairy, or soy, and a host of other things. I felt really stuck. I needed something quick and easy and nutritious that I could eat with one hand while holding a baby. And at the time, I was a practicing appellate attorney. And on the side, I was a recipe developer and food blogger. And I developed recipes for Vegetarian Times and other healthy food publications. So I took my recipe know-how and I decided to reverse engineer a recipe for me with all the things I wanted to get into my diet. So I started making a baked oatmeal. And I put lots of functional ingredients in it. I used organic oats that were naturally lactogenic to boost my milk supply. I used chia seeds that were high in plant-based omega-3s so that I could get some of those in my diet. I used cinnamon to regulate my blood sugar, coconut oil to rev up my metabolism, and I made them in pre-portioned muffin tins. I put them in my freezer, and every morning I would take one out, pop them in the microwave for 1 minute, and my breakfast was done. Not only did it give me energy and was easy to eat, but it also brought the joy back into eating for me. It was really hard to be so limited on the diet, and as a new mom, I needed energy. So I saw that they would be great for other people, not just me. I decided to bring them to my mom friends, and everyone started asking to buy them. And I decided to put them on a Facebook moms group to see if there was any traction. So I listed them, and within 2 weeks, I had orders for 250 of them. I knew I was onto something and that I couldn't make them. At the time, I was living in New York City and that I couldn't produce that many in my Upper West Side kitchen. So I found a commercial kitchen space in an incubator. And over the next 18 months, I perfected the recipe on commercial equipment and learned how to scale them. And I was selling them for years to nursing moms, and then I realized that they were great for more than just moms. Moms were telling me they were giving them to their kids. Their husbands were eating them. Marathoners were eating them. A lot of doctors, teachers, professional speakers, anyone who needed something really great to eat that would give them energy and was clean ingredient. So our company has evolved, and we have seen that the problem is there's a morning rush. We have busy professional moms, and there's a hectic morning, and they need something that's good for you, quick and easy, so that they can eat and still get their kids out the door. Because I have to tell you, as a mom, I know there are so many people who don't make breakfast for themselves. They're just worried about their kids. So this is primarily for working, busy professional women with kids ages 5 to 12 years old, who are working and struggling to balance both work and family in the morning during the hectic rush. And our solution, baked oatmeal cups. They're fully baked, ready to eat, allergen-friendly. They're made with high-quality, nutrient-dense ingredients. The chia seeds and oats will give you long-term sustained energy. They have a really nice balance of protein, fat, and fiber. I tell everyone the pro move on how to eat them is to heat them up and top them with a little nut or seed butter, and you'll see just how delicious and filling they are. They come in a variety of flavors. We have 4 core flavors: chocolate chip, wild blueberry, cranberry orange, and then we do a naked, which was actually something our customers had requested so they could top them themselves. And people started making those savory with cottage cheese or eggs. Some people do avocado and everything bagel spice, which is really fun. They're primarily freezer friendly, so you can keep them in the freezer and slack them out to the fridge. We have some cafes that sell them like that. In my house, personally, I keep all mine in the freezer. I heat them up for 1 minute in the microwave. My husband and kids like them cold from the fridge, and they last a week in there. So in terms of traction over the years, I founded the company in 2016 in my Upper West Side kitchen in New York City. Later that year, I moved to an incubator kitchen called Hot Bread Kitchen Incubates that was in Harlem, New York. They taught me how to be a business owner. They had a lot of support services. I went to law school, not business school, so I took all the advice that I could get during the time, and it gave me access to buyers. We started selling on Goldbelly, and we've been partnering with them for the past 9 years ever since, and it's a really great revenue stream for us. In December, when people aren't eating so healthy, we sell cookies, and we sell a lot of those on Goldbelly, so they're a nice revenue channel to have. We opened our own facility in 2022, so only 2.5 years ago, and you'll see the majority of where our revenue is when we had our own space. So a couple things happened when we had our own production facility. First, we could increase production because we had our own space, so we had more capacity. We could deliver more value to our customers because it's now entirely allergen-friendly. So people can feel safe. Celiac safe is what I always say that our kitchen is. We're entirely peanut-free. Our repeat customer rate online is 59%. It's even higher at farmers markets. I used to do all our farmers markets until about a year ago, so I can personally tell you how many customers come back for more and more, and people buy just bags and bags of them. Their whole family eats them for breakfast. Our average customer lifetime value online is $250. We've grown 600% in the past 7 years, and we're reaching a major milestone this year of having a lifetime of $1 million in sales. In terms of our team, we have an amazing, amazing team. So we have a head baker and operations manager, a packaging and fulfillment team. We recently hired a farmers market manager to manage our team and our ambassadors. We have bakery assistants, a newly hired sales associate, and our really hardworking marketing manager. We have a really great following online and on Instagram, and also through our email marketing. And it's important to us not only to keep that relationship just for marketing, but to also add value by giving our customers recipes, healthy eating ideas, teaching them about different functional ingredients. So we send out a lot and are really engaged with our community. Our team is rounded out by an amazing group of advisors, a few of which are here today. Gary from Food and Bev Connect, and Bob, who's one of my mentors. And I'm so grateful for their mentorship and their belief in Stylish Spoon. And I'm even more grateful that they have years and years of CPG experience with natural foods brands that they can help and advise me on everything from ingredient sourcing, brand strategy, business finance. It's all so helpful. So in terms of sustainability is really important to us as a brand. We primarily source organic ingredients from responsible growers. We partner with local responsible vendors who engage in a lot of great top-of-the-line eco-friendly practices. And the next phase of our packaging will be even more sustainable. So here's our packaging journey. I brought some of the live ones up here that you can see. We started with MVP packaging so that we could test the market. And based on customer feedback, our packaging has evolved. So we switched to quick release baking cups over the years because those provide a better user experience. They also changed the format, which made them more conducive to shipping and sturdier. So we could now ship them and sell them online, which was a game changer for us. We then had a rebrand in 2018 and came up with a new logo to reflect our premium positioning. And our current version, we just launched 2 years ago, and it has been so well received by our online customers. It increased our shelf life from 2 months to 6 months in the freezer, and it provides a better user experience with resealable zipper pouches and just delivers more all-around value. So why do we need new packaging? It's critical at this point in time. Our advisors, grocery store buyers, and mentors have all agreed that in order to be in retail, we need new packaging. This is great packaging for our online customers, but in stores, it's not going to do the heavy lifting that we need it to do. We need an updated visual identity that better commutes our unique value proposition. We need to highlight the premium quality and nutritional benefits. And part of that is going to be some research figuring out the architecture of those. I am in a bit of a transition because I used to always market these as gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, allergy-friendly. And over the years, I've come to realize that only 50% of our customers have any sort of food allergies. It was amazing to me. So now I feel like I want to keep those things in still and highlight them, but they're good for anyone. They're great for people who have allergies. They're great for people who just want good for you, quick, convenient breakfasts. So we want to have some research and, partner with someone who really has industry insights into what should be highlighted. For example, they're also really high in fiber. And from the research we've been doing, fiber is really going to be the new high protein in a few years. We also want enhanced product photography. It looks pretty on our packaging right now, but a lot of people confuse it for a bowl of oatmeal that you would eat with a spoon. Some of the other photos that you could probably see, and the judges have some up here, it's fully baked, ready to eat. You can lift it out of the cup and eat it with one hand. And so we want photography that shows exactly what it is. We want a better shelf presence with standout design elements. When I'm selling in person, I can do the work, but when I'm not there, I need the packaging to do the work for me. And I know that people have about 10 seconds when they open a freezer door to grab what they're going to get. I need to grab their attention, and I need them to give up what's in their hand right now. So we also want a more accessible price point for trial. This is a huge one for us. It's a premium product. It's made with great ingredients. We sell them for $21 a package right now. We do well online. They do well in local health food stores in the towns where we have farmers markets. But in order to make it more economical and more accessible for more families, we need to bring the price point down. We're looking at packaging architecture that would make them smaller and have 6 or just be 4 of them. Our targeted SRP is between $10 and $12.99. Oh. Okay. So new packaging isn't just another business expense for us. It's the key that will unlock our ability to be successful in retail. And with this investment of $25,000, we project a 5x return in year 1, adding $150,000 in revenue through being in just 5 to 6 retail stores. Now imagine the impact if we were in 10, 20, 30, or even more. This would be a complete game changer for us and allow us to be in retail. So winning this $25,000 isn't just a win for our team, which would be pretty awesome. It's a testament to the vibrant food community that we have in here in Connecticut, and we'd be contributing to that in a major way. So we're ready to take Stylish Spoon oatmeal cups, which is an entirely new format of oatmeal, from our loyal online fans into freezer stores region-wide and then eventually nationwide. Thank you for your consideration, and I welcome any questions you have.
Well, congratulations. A beautiful packaging, very nice, clean look. Just a question in terms of where does this live in the stores?
So I think the best place for this to live is in the freezer section next to the grab-and-go breakfasts or easy-to-eat breakfasts like waffles.
So it's quite a contrast to the Eggos.
Yes, it is. It's good next to the Kashi waffles.
Yeah, put me right there, right?
Really nice job.
Thank you.
Keep the call-outs, regardless of health issues out there. More people are just looking at the labels nowadays. So I will keep as many as you can. Who is your competition?
The breakfast oat bars like Bobo's or other oat-based products for breakfast like Purely Elizabeth's, the either granolas or the make your own overnight oats. There really isn't anything like this on the market. There's no oat-based baked product in the freezer section. It's really innovative in a new format.
Can you just tell me again how you're going to bring the price down besides making it smaller?
Yes. Right now, we have about an 80% gross margin. We've been able to get the price down over the years by having our own facility, economy of scales, which would be even better as we grow, and the architecture. So one of my ideas that we've been playing around with is, Starbucks egg white bites. They come on a tray with 2. So making 3 different trays with 2 on each, and they're about 2/3 of the size. And that way, children could have 1, adults could have 2. If you wanted one for a snack, you could break them up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great presentation.
Thank you.